Good morning. Happy Monday, friends. Okay, a few weeks ago, I got an Instagram message with a question that I thought was so good and so relevant, and I want to talk about it today. This person asked, how do you deal with purge burnout? Do you take a break and switch to a different area? Do you find new ways to motivate yourself? Do you organize what you've already purged, even though you aren't done yet? Here's the thing, friend. Purge burnout is so real. Purging in and of itself can be super overwhelming and is a common roadblock that keeps so many people from even starting to organize in the first place. But as you probably already know, if you've been around here for a while, purging is the essential first step when it comes to organizing your home. Here's why. If you just organize and don't purge, it will not be sustainable because you are just organizing your clutter. And you will eventually end up with the same mess and overwhelm that you started with. I have a lot of people coming to me saying, I've tried everything to get organized, but the one piece they haven't done is purge. And I guarantee you that if you don't purge enough, staying organized will be so much harder. And that is why it is essential that you overcome the fear of purging and have a plan to avoid burnout. So let me share my best tips with you. My first tip, as always, goes back to our mindset. So take a minute to reflect on your why. Why are you purging? What will your life look like once you are done purging? And what is waiting for you on the other side of all of that work? Keep your answers in mind in those moments where you want to give up. And those moments will come, no matter how much you love purging and organizing, and no matter how motivated you are, you will hit a wall at some point. And that is why it's so important to find your answers to those questions. The next big tip is, wait for it, just start. You've heard that around here before. The goal is always progress, not perfection. So you have to just get started. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for all the stars to align. Just get started. Another tip to avoid burnout is that you have to break the process into bite-sized pieces. As they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and your home won't be purged in a day either. It's just not possible. If you try to tackle everything at once and purge your entire home in one day, chances are you will get quickly overwhelmed and discouraged. It gets worse before it gets better in this whole process, and you will find yourself living in a big chaotic mess, even worse than the one you started with. I designed the Grit and Glam membership specifically as a one-year program to help avoid the burnout by pacing the purging out month by month. And that means that we build in breaks where we're just simply not thinking about purging. We're just focusing on maintenance. Those built-in breaks are so important. So I'm going to explain how the membership is laid out just to give you a framework as you're trying it at home on your own to understand how even a professional has to build in breaks. So the first week in the membership, we focus all on purging. Just 1 week in a month is focused solely on purging. The next week, we focus on organizing. And then the third week is a catch-up or implementation week. And the last week of the month, we just focus on resetting. So you can see that we purge really just 1 week a month. And that is a big way that we avoid purge burnout. And it's how we successfully purge and organize our entire homes over the course of a year. Got another tip for you though. My next tip is to start with just one area of your home. Purge, sort, and organize that one area before you move on to the next space. Now, I know not everyone takes this approach, but here's why I find this so effective. We live in our homes. If we start tearing apart every single room all at once, we will be so overcome by the chaos that is around us that a lot of us will not finish. But if you can finish one space, start to finish, all at once, you feel so motivated to keep going because you can see the impact that that space has on you and your life and the freedom it gives you, and you feel so much more motivated to keep going. And that is a really powerful way to avoid purge burnout as well. And try to make it fun, friends. How do I do that? So I download books on Audible, or I listen to my favorite podcast. Sometimes I'll put my earbuds on and have a conversation with a friend while I am getting the purging done. So choose something that will make this process something you look forward to instead of something that you dread doing. And lastly, be sure to encourage yourself along the way. Give yourself credit for each bit of progress that you make. Even the smallest amount of progress is still progress, and you should celebrate yourself for it. And everyone around you should celebrate you for it as well. And remember this, if you purge everything the right way, one time through, you will never have to do it again. And knowing that can really motivate us to take our time with it, be mindful with what we are doing. Remember this, the time is going to pass anyway. 1 year from now is going to come regardless of whether we've made progress in purging and organizing or not. Where do you want to be 1 year from today? Think about that amazing feeling of freedom and accomplishment, and that should be a huge motivator for you to stick with it. All right, so here's the recap. When it comes to purging, determine your why, just get started, break it into bite-sized increments, make it fun, and give yourself a huge round of applause every time you check off another area. Remember, you are amazing and you can absolutely do this. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other purging questions or if you have your own tips to avoid purge burnout. I always love hearing from you. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you back here next Monday. Bye, friend.